What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel, twitch.tv/VitsPatel. I am Vits Patel, and I'm joined here today with some fabulous people ready to play D&D. So, here we've got Flora Jessie.
Hello.
We've got Rahul.
What up?
We've got Kumail.
One day my suffering will end, but it's not today.
Wow.
We've got the amazing Erica.
Hello.
And the man who makes every stream awesome, Al, Tribesman.
Hello.
That's an appropriate noise to make. Cool. So let's get going. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, we'll do a quick recap on what happened in our last session. Thank you, Mail, for the lag. Let's get going. Previously on Dungeons and Dragons. Our intrepid adventurers took to the caverns of Dundar, an intricate network of tunnels under the Umbra Hills. Squeezing through the tight crevasses, navigating tricky sections lined with stalagmites, they eventually came to their first big caverns, currently occupied with a pair of orcs. The hide of the orcs proved thick as battle commenced. They traded blow after blow until Nuo smote their room with a keen dagger lodged deep into the eye socket of the lead orc. After Kamehail was revived with a potion of healing, the party took stock of their supplies and their situation. With only one potion left between them, and the party sporting a few wounds, they ventured on carefully, keeping an eye and an ear out for danger lurking in the depths. Several of the tunnels were blocked off that were sporting telltale scorch marks of dynamite. The question was, were these tunnels blocked to stop people coming through, or to keep something from getting out? Ooh. The silence of the moment was shattered by the high-pitched screams and laughter. Nuo recognized that the sounds belonged to a set of gnolls. With no option but to push on, the party made their way through to the lair of the gnolls Dundar and his beloved wife, Waff. Kame initially looked to hide from the action, but as he saw his comrades fighting valiantly, he summoned up the courage to end the fight with a critical Ice Knife spell. Victorious, they emerged back into the fresh air on the other side of the Umbra Hill.
I'm gonna let you finish, but you mispronounced one thing. It's dun 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 dar.
My apologies, Kamehail. My apologies. And with that, let's start with episode 5, onwards to Kraghammer.
Ooh.
So, bruised and battered from your encounters with the late Dundar and Waff, you work your way through the network of tunnels that lead towards the exit of the caverns. After some time, your lungs are filled with fresh air for the first time in several hours as you emerge from under the Umbra Hills. You make camp for the night and take a long rest. As sleep comes to all of you, your thoughts move towards Kraghammer and your apparent competition in this quest. So, if you guys click the long rest button on your character sheets, Jesse, I think you'll be fine at this point. So you fully heal, and then any spell slots that you've used, you get those back. So I'll give you a second to do that.
Woo.
And so as you guys leveled up at the end of the last session, you'll have many, many XP of which to take many blows with. So as you're doing that, let's move on. Consciousness comes back to you, and you have a round of boulder parchment shears to see who goes to fetch the fresh water as breakfast is being prepared. That's D&D talk for rock, paper, scissors.
Nice.
Taking a look at the rations and supplies, they'll need to be topped up at the next place you come across. Thankfully, the city of Kraghammer is less than a day's travel away. With breakfast completed, you pack your gear and set off to the Dwarven city. So, the city of Kraghammer sits on the southern face of the Cliff Keep Mountains and boasts 43,500 people by the count of the last census. Held as the true living centre of Dwarven culture in Tal'Dorei, the population is primarily Dwarvish, complemented with a small collective of gnomes. The industrious vigor of the city was driven by the discovery of platinum and mithril, which remains its main source of wealth and trade power in Tal'Dorei. What up, Mr. Mac? He's here in the chat.
Mr. Mac in the chat.
Hi, Mr. Mac.
Please don't hate me, but I can't figure out what we were supposed to do by long pressing or whatever we were supposed to do. I'm still struggling with that.
That's fine. So I can either do it on our end, but essentially all your HP has been restored. That's the main gist of things. So even if you can't figure out long press, go into your health and just add whatever it needs to make yourself maximum health.
Okay.
Cool. So we've done breakfast outside the Ember Hills, and then we've made our way over to the Dwarven city. So the gates of the city lead towards a massive stronghold that descend deep beneath the mountains. Well, I've used the word city twice, but never mind. Let's get past that. So the Arch, the Heart, and the Pit are the official titles of the 3 cylindrical levels that make up the stronghold. They're known locally as the top, center, and bottom slabs of Kraghammer. Each serves a different function for the people of the city.
Getting some Ba Sing Se vibes.
That's it. Entering the city gates, you find yourself in the Arch, the top slab of Kraghammer. The granite walls are lit with roaring fires, enchanted torches, and shimmering candle rock, which glow with internal fires. The Arch is where most residential life is rooted, and with a quick look around, you see the Firebrook Inn and the Ironheart Tavern in the alcoves which have been cut into the mountainsides. At this point, I'd like to ask, is there anything you'd like to do?
Oh, wait a minute.
So you come to the city, and you've come to the top level, and from what you can see, you've got a bunch of taverns to go into, or you can take a look around, but you know the purpose of why you're here. But do you actually know where you need to go at this point?
So, can I just ask, though, are there any shops? I know it says the Arch is a residential area, but are there any shops where one could potentially buy health potions, maybe?
Yeah, so you'll definitely find shops in the different slabs at Kraghammer, but this one is mostly residential. So, it's mostly housing for the working folk here in Kraghammer, and so it's mostly like taverns and whatnot. So after like a hard day shift, people would go and sink a few ales and then retire for the night.
Okay.
So is there anywhere that you'd like to visit at this point?
All right, guys. I think if I know anything about RPGs, if we need information, we should always go to the tavern.
I agree.
Absolutely.
So,
because, by the way, I know we were meant to come to Kraghammer in search of a relic, but what other information do we know about it? I might have forgotten.
We need to find out where the Grey Spine Quarry is.
The Grey Spine Quarry, perfect. All right, I say we go to the tavern and ask the barkeeper about where the what was it called? The Grayscale Quarry.
Yeah, Grey Spine Quarry.
Okay,
We're looking for the Sarenrae symbol, and that's our next lead, I think.
Okay, cool. So
cool.
I think that's what we
Game
should do.
walks into a bar, and the bartender says, "Why the long face?"
So, which tavern would you like to go in? So, from the immediate vicinity, you've got a choice of 2. You've got the Firebrook Inn, or you've got the Ironheart Tavern.
I'm voting tavern.
I vote tavern.
Okay, so we'll say that the party, known as the Ethnic Squares, they venture into the tavern, and you see that it's bustling. So the time you've arrived, it's kind of towards the end of the day shift, and it's pretty packed with people. But we'll say that you work your way over towards the bar. Are you all going to the bar, or some of you grabbing a table? How do you want to do it?
Kane's just going to wait outside and just look about. He's just reflecting on life after his second death of the campaign.
His second form of unconscious, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Badger, Stanley, and Nuo, are you all going to the bar? What's up?
Okay, I think one of us should try and get a table. So, well, actually, no, we don't need a table. We're just going to ask about the quarry, right? So, we can all
seem casual about it. Like,
Okay. Maybe.
I mean, it might be polite to have a drink.
Yeah, I'll go grab a table. You guys go up to the bar and grab some drinks.
There we go. It's not like an
Right.
information booth.
Hello, we need information.
Rahul just goes up to him. Sorry. Patra goes up to him. Can I have one glass of water, please? Whatever cheaper. Okay, so you work your way to the bartender, and the bartender turns to you and says, welcome. What can I get you?
I will have a what are they called again? There's giant mugs, steins.
Yeah.
I want a stein of their best ale.
Okay, fair enough. So the bartender asks you for, we'll say 5 copper pieces for that.
Yeah.
And he slides over this huge tanker. And
hell
it's got like a healthy amount of head to it. So you've got that. And they then turn to you and say, well, you're new faces around here. What brings you to this fine city? Mr. Matt says, I was waiting for him to say glass of water.
What does bring us to this fine city? An interesting question indeed.
You just
Adventure.
came outside.
Just tell them we're
screaming
travelers
into
and
the
we're passing
sky,
by.
Greyspine Quarry! Greyspine Quarry!
We're just travelers passing by, I say.
Okay. So
Looking for a place to rest. If the gang is okay with that.
Yeah, no, of course.
Okay. So is there anything else you'd like to know at this point?
Yeah, where's my drink?
Yes, that's a very, very important question. Are you buying everybody else's drinks?
Okay, yeah, what do we want, guys? I shout over to Kame, who can't hear us, but I make a half-hearted attempt to try and get his attention, even though he's outside, see if he wants a drink.
He wasted the window.
And he waits the window, and I assume that he doesn't want to drink, and so we save ourselves some copper pieces.
Okay, fine. But do me a favor. Can you?
Is that all I'm worth? Copper.
Can you make
You're standing outside, bro.
so while you're trying to look through the window and get his attention, can you do me a favor? Can you roll a perception check, please?
Okay, D20.
Yep. And
I
then
rolled
plus your
13.
perception skill. How many?
Oh wait, so 13 plus 3, so 16. Oh, I've got advantage on perception as well, but is 16
Cool.
enough? Yeah.
Okay, so 16 is your base score. Oh, okay. So with a natural 20, while you're looking outside, do me a favor, roll your second perception check just to make sure it's not a natural 20.
Okay. It's 4.
Okay,
So
fine. Good to know. So while you're looking outside trying to flag down Kane, a pair of troublesome gnomes comes in. Comes and lifts your coin purse.
What?
So while that happens, by the time you realize and you go around to ordering a drink for Neo and for Stanley, you find that a third of your gold has gone.
Oh. All right.
So
Okay.
you can make so we'll say for the purposes of this, if you you don't recognize or you don't realize anything's happened until you go to order the next set of drinks. So yeah. So what do you do with this information that you just lost a third of your gold?
We're like, wait. Okay, let's think about this, guys, because we don't want to cause a scene. Okay. I think who's what?
I'm stealthy. I can do something.
What actions can we do at this point? You're telling us that some
what's a normal reaction to someone who's just realized they've got mugged?
sadness.
Yell loudly.
I would yell. Yeah. Hey, like fuckface. Give us our money back.
Do me a favor. Stanley Newer, can you both make investigation checks, please?
Yes. Jeez, I got a 5.
15.
Okay, fine. So, Neo, you don't notice squat. What up, Nerf Alice? Thank you for coming by. So, Stanley, you see the heads of two gnomes moving away. But as you go up to them and kind of confront them, they look to be working staff. So it's not like they're likely to have robbed anybody. So unfortunately, that trail's gone cold. Look at Al Tribesman using his custom car in the chat. Come on with this. I don't know. I just got robbed. Okay,
more money. I guess we just lost our money.
Okay, fine. So, Badr, is there any information that you need? Do you know how to get to the Grey Spine Quarry?
No, we do not. So,
do you want to ask?
I would like to ask the barkeep if he knows where one could find the Grey Spine Quarry.
Cool. So, in a role-playing sense, let's string that into a sentence.
Okay. Okay, barkeep, tell us. Yes. Do you know where one could find the Grey Spine Quarry?
Grey Spine. If you're looking for work, you'll have to go all the way down to the pit, through the arch, down towards the pit. So,
okay. Thank you.
Okay. Well, you're very welcome. And we'll say, for the sake of it, that you did indeed get Nuo and Stanley a drink with the remaining gold that you have. It was pretty nice.
All right. How much do I have to subtract another 5 copper for each?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. All right, we'll get to that. And then, so after your misadventures there, with information in hand, you know to look to travel deeper underground through the heart and down to the pit. It's here that you'll find the entrance to the Grey Spine's quarry, where you hope to follow Percy's notes further. So for the chat and for game, in case you need a reminder, you are here in Kraghammer on the research of one Percy of Vox Machina. And you've come to Grey Spine Quarry, but aside from that, that's pretty much all you know.
So
what up, Kai?
Just before we leave the tavern, I overheard two guys saying, "What suckers, we just got 30% of their gold. Fantastic." And Kane's just thinking, hang on a minute, something's not right here. And he goes to confront them and be like, where'd you get that gold from?
Damn right, it's Percy Alice.
Can I do anything with that? Can I get our money back somehow by confronting these two gnomes that exited
these gnomes have not exited the tavern. This is just some next stuff you're making.
Never mind. Forget that. I was hallucinating, apparently. Yeah.
Okay. So, you're standing at the door waiting longingly for Badra to bring you like a pumpkin juice or something like that, but it just didn't happen. So the pillar of the arch has a main thoroughfare through to access the heart, the center slab of Kraghammer. What are you doing next? Are you heading down, or is there anything else you'd like to do at this residential side of things?
I'd like to see if there's some string and wood somewhere, and I'd like to see if we can get some potions before we go fuck up again. That'd be pretty good.
So, as I said, this is more the residential side of this stronghold. So I'm
sure some old ladies selling some potions outside her house or something. Surely.
No, not so much. these are all like working folk. But maybe on the next level you'll find some shops.
Next level.
And we'll go all that. Okay, so so 2 Dwarven guards are on patrol, 1 male and a second who identifies as non-binary. They're controlling access to the heart, and hashtag all inclusive here on D&D. They are controlling access to the heart and currently blocking your path. The male dwarf takes a step forward. Hold, please state your business in the name of the Allhammer.
Well, this is kind of sus if we just no one says anything.
It is arcane.
We're just travelers.
Library.
We're just wandering travelers here to explore the city.
No, so the non-binary dwarf, Adaisa, steps in. Says, "I'm sorry, we can't let you through. Not the way you're dressed right now."
Oh, what the fuck is this? What about being all inclusive, eh? What's all about phones?
The guards of the center slab turn you all away, and you take a moment to figure out why. After your travels through the dawn mist pines and the grime of the caverns of Dundar, your clothes are considered filthy, and you're in need of a good bath. You blended in quite well with the fine layer of soot that tends to cover most of the top slab due to the imperfect ventilation of the most industrial slabs of the city, or the more industrial slabs. So at this point, what would you like to do to go get yourselves cleaned up?
Maybe we should go to the inn.
Okay, so we'll say for the sake of brevity that you head towards to the inn and you ask around for the directions to a local bathhouse or something like that. And
Go in the bathhouse together.
I mean, there'll be bathhouse where individual cells if you wanted to, and all the rest of it.
I'm not complaining. I'm just making sure.
That's it. So there does happen to be one in the arch, and the service is available to have your clothes washed and cleaned. So each party member needs to cough up 5 gold pieces for services of the bathhouse, and 15 silver pieces to have your clothes laundered. So, Mr. Bolt Reaver, if you can
do the math. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's 4 of us, right?
We're so poor.
So, especially after you got robbed. I mean, if Badger didn't try and mess around so much and get Kane's attention, then maybe he wouldn't have got robbed. But them's the way the dice fell.
So 60. How many? What was it? 15 gold pieces and per person.
So 20 gold in total, and then 15 silver for each member to have your clothes laundered. So we'll say while that's happening, with you and your party looking more presentable, you pass by the gate, and Bayern and Daisa give you a curt nod as you leave the arch. Kraghammer's turning expensive for you guys, isn't it?
It is.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of concerned about how much does a potion cost, guys?
We'll find out.
Wait, what?
It's a good service. No. The guy's like, I'll wash my own clothes, thank you.
Top tier laundry.
Descending down to the next slab of Kraghammer, the heart is the most widest and most varied rung on the stronghold. The population of this center slab is made up of the residents of the Dwarven elite and its wealthy merchant class. The extravagant marble temple known as Allhammer's Will stands here, the grandest of all the shrines to the most worshipped deity under the mountain. So that happens to be the Allhammer. At the exact center of the slab lies the Pythone and the seat of the Iron Keeper, the ruler of Kraghammer.
All right, I gotta respect the Iron Keeper.
Heck
I mean,
yeah.
if you've got a name like Iron Keeper, you deserve.
For my money, I think the Copper Keeper is a better name.
Well, if we know anything about you,
all
you
the fabric
shit safe.
So currently, the throne is occupied by Gradim Greyspine, head of the council and the most powerful and influential family of the city. The outer rings of this slab is where the city's non-mining businesses are. Everything from smithies and breweries to tailors and jewelers. If you need to resupply, here's the place to do so. So, what is it that you're in need of?
Health potions.
Potion.
Kame needs some string and
for
wood.
potion,
He's going.
Okay, where do you want to hit first?
I feel like. What do you need the wood and string for again?
The unseen servant.
So he's looking for components so he can cast a spell. That's
wood and string. Can we not get wood from like chopping down some trees or something?
I was just gonna say that.
You are under a mountain. There ain't no trees.
Yeah, well, okay. Shit.
Okay, so let's say that you go to Salt and Sundries first. So this is a ration supply shop. And you meet a gnome there called Reese Dawnhammer. And welcome, travelers. What it is we can get you?
Do you have any healing potions that we could purchase?
Potions. You'll need a gilded gimleys just across the way there for potions. Here we sell all sorts of salt and sundries.
Okay. What? Well, okay. Do you have any?
What are you in the market for?
Wooden string.
Wooden string? And he gives you a curious look. Sure. And he goes away and brings back the supplies that you need, and he charges you.
Whoa, we haven't made a decision yet. We need to see the products first.
Okay, it's wood and string. What more do you need?
I don't know. What if it's really bad wood? What if it's crap string that will break really easily? I don't know.
The unseen servant will die very easily anyway. It doesn't matter. I just need a piece of wood and some string. I'm not fussed about what the quality is.
We'll say he asks for 5 copper for that.
Okay. I mean, I think that's okay. That's pretty cheap. I think.
Can we get 5 pieces of wood and 5 pieces of string, please?
Sure.
Okay, so
Yes, Jesse, it is just wood and string. but for the party, it's the most valuable thing they'll spend today. Cool. So we'll say that, not everybody needs to go with everybody to go shopping. So while you're there at Salt and Sarenrae, we'll say Nuo and Stanley, they go off to Gilded Gimlis and they meet Sindri the Dwarf. And he's got a whole host of potions. So we've got potions of regular healing, which cost 50 gold pieces, and we have potions of greater healing, which cost 100 gold pieces.
Oh.
well,
How much gold do we have?
We only have 135 gold pieces.
Shit.
So we can only buy 2 of the regular potions.
Kesselwitch is right. Never split the party at Costco.
I have pretty good persuasion. Maybe I could persuade him to cut us a little bit of a deal. Maybe just a little bit of a deal.
Right.
Sure. Okay.
We can do.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
16.
Woohoo!
Okay. How many potions are you looking to get?
As many as we can buy the gold that we have.
We'll say for the 135, we'll get you 3 potions of regular healing. And who knows, you might be able to find some going forward as well.
That would be super kind, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so you exchange gold. Well, we imagine that you don't leave an IOU. Badger gave each of you the monies as well. He's just not holding them with a great big money bag with the dollar symbol on it.
Well, I mean, now we are down to 23 copper, so it's not a great big money bag anymore.
It's really not. It's a small coin purse.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do? So there's the Firefall Smithy. If you need any weapons or anything like that, I don't think you need them repairing at this point. But if there's anything else you'd like to do, then just say the word.
What do we think? What other things would people do in a town?
I mean, do keep in mind that at the end of our last session, or during our last session, you discovered that you guys aren't the only interested party in this treasure, and there could be a little bit of a race on.
Yeah, we might want to.
All right, yeah, we're just going to head towards the quarry. Is that
Yeah. Okay,
let's go.
So let's do it.
Oh,
done.
I've got a bit of inspiration from the chat. I wonder if our good friend Stanley's in the mood to get our money back, but not from the same people, but from other people.
Ooh. I'm definitely down. Let's go.
Okay, so
Do you want to pickpocket?
who are you looking to pickpocket now? Because there aren't too many shoppers about, and you're coming up towards the end of the day. So are you looking to, for someone to run a distraction, you go behind a till and use it that way, or?
Oh, fuck that. No, we don't want to make enemies of the shopkeepers. I mean, random citizens fine, but shopkeepers, no, yeah. Ooh.
It's completely up to you.
What do we do, Kame?
Kame pretends like he never said anything. He just walks away. He just
Okay, it's fine.
Okay,
Let's
so
pretend that never happened then.
fine. For the sake of the chat, the last caper that Stanley tried was to retrieve a map off a wall.
No, let's not. Let's not. No.
That may or may not happen, chat. We don't speak of that. Cool. So, with your shopping done, you look to descend down to the bottom slab of the city, known as the Pit. Another set of guards attempts to halt your progress from the heart down to the most industrious level of the stronghold. So, Dane the dwarf says, "Hold, please. What business do you have in the Pit? I don't recognize any of you."
I don't know. Do we tell him that? I mean, we can't.
We are seeking passage to the quarry. We hear that there is much work in the quarry.
For jobs? For work?
Well, just to inspect what it would be like, and then maybe make a decision when we get there.
Make a deception check for me.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm rolling well tonight.
I got 19 plus 1, so 20.
Okay, so we'll say that while Dane is while Dane is talking to you, his partner Rangine steps up and asks, "Do you mind if we look through your supplies? Because you come really heavily armed."
Go for it.
Cool. So
Just don't touch my spear. Don't touch my spear.
spears won't be touched, but with a 19 plus several, he comes across your notes, Kane. And he sees your notes about the symbol of Sarenrae and essentially your plans to steal it.
Oh no.
And he
Well, I'm
turns
just
to,
saying
he
someone
turns
needs
to
to be
Dane,
silenced, you know?
and he turns to Dane and says, "Well, this is new. We've never had a band of thieves come and call their shots so brazenly." You mean to say these lads have come to the heart of Dwarvendom to steal from under our noses? Summon the Iron Guard!
What the fuck did my deception check do?
You distracted one of them, but not the other.
Wait, I didn't get to roll on that other one.
Oh no, you can only speak to one person at a time.
So I did all that for nothing. I don't know. This is all rigged. I feel like this is
I don't know. For my money, something fishy's going on around here.
So our game continues. I'm not one to rely on stereotypes of old, but the goal of the big folk to think they can just swan in here and take whatever they like from the smaller people of the world. Honestly, I thought we lived in more civilized times.
Whoa, you don't get
to fill the air.
Card, my friend. Have you seen our party?
Yeah,
You can't pull the race card. All right.
these people are.
These.
You've activated my trap card. Is what's happened. So, as the sound of the running boots begin to fill the air as the guards approach, Rangine shouts out to the lead dwarf, "Send word to the Iron Keeper. He will want to know about this planned theft by these scoundrels."
Oh no!
This is. Oh no. Can I cast this spell
Gonna
at this
be
point?
fun.
It's
Yeah.
all right, guys. We've got 3 healing potions. We've got.
Fine. So, before you know it, you're surrounded by a dozen of Kraghammer's finest guards, each armed to the teeth. You get the distinct impression that your options are limited. The guards begin to draw 4 sets of manacles, and you quickly find yourselves being taken away to the holding cells near the military barracks. As the clang of the steel bars at the holding cells ring throughout the jail, you take a moment to process what happened. So this might be an unjust arrest, but it's an arrest nonetheless. You came to a set of guards, heavily armed, and then they searched your shit, and they found plans for you to come here and steal something. That ain't right.
Who leaves the plans to steal something just lying around? Come on. All right. Okay. What do we do, guys?
Supplies and belongings are taken from you and placed in a room out of sight. Locked together in a large cell, the bars look too thick to be overcome with force. Take a moment to sit and think about your next move. It's hard to make out the time, but you get the sense that several hours go by, with only the patrol of the guards to keep you company. Night soon takes over the center slab of Kraghammer, and most of its inhabitants retiring to their homes. There's a low rumble from the furnaces below this section of the stronghold, but the din of the markets and the taverns come to a close. It would seem that no one is coming to question or process you tonight.
This is sad.
It is sad.
An uncomfortable night's sleep eventually comes to all of you one by one. There's a changing of the guards as the night shift comes to relieve the ones who arrested you. The patrolling guards systematically retire to a central building, with replacements coming out shortly after to take over. The relative peace of the night is disturbed with the arrival of a delivery. A heavy-laden cart pulls towards the main gates of the barracks. A dwarf takes a cursory glance and excitedly reaches to the back and draws out a crate. There's an air of excitement from her as she rushes back to the building. The gentle clinking of glass suggests they contain bottles. "Oi, what do you have there?" says Brune the dwarf. The female dwarf is quick to reply. "Found this on the cart. Looks like our efforts have been rewarded by the Grey Spines." Brune's stoic demeanor breaks for a moment and a smile begins to form on his face. "Okay, Brianna, let's get the rest of this unloaded and stored. Then we can have a cheeky drink. It's not like this lot going anywhere. as he gestures towards you in the cell. In their excitement, the guards fail to notice a shadowy figure slip out the back of a cart from under a tarp. The figure moves silently and swiftly into the shadows. The guards are none the wiser as the rest of the supplies are being unloaded and stored. The figure adjusts their hood and bides their time as the sound of the clinking of the bottles clink together and softly ring from the central building. The guards enjoy a few moments of merriment until Bruin thoughts start to cloud over, stopping mid-sentence and his eyes begin to lose focus. His fellow guards are quick to make jokes about how Bruin can't hold his drink before they too feel the same effects. One by one, each guard collapses to the floor. A dwarf named Erin Evilist falls face first onto the stone floor, and their now broken nose begins to run red with...
Kame sees this and just starts to laugh.
You can't see.
Oh, you're asleep. He senses it. Prick.
You get negative karma points. That's what happens there. The hooded figure eagerly listens to the sound of the guards falling one by one from their vantage point. It's only after they are sure that all of them have fallen, they swiftly make for the central building. Pockets are picked, and with a fine haul of 14 copper, 9 silver, and 27 gold pieces. The final item they retrieved by the figure are the lockmaster's keys. So 14 copper, 9 silver, and 27 gold pieces.
Added.
And after our good friend Badra gets robbed, it'll be 9 gold pieces.
You know what? Feel free to be the money, the treasurer.
I'm sorry, Badra, I didn't mean to.
No.
Your banter, you know.
That's fine, buddy.
Lol, jokes.
The hooded figure makes you your cell, and it's only the sound of the gate sliding open that wakes you from your slumber. The guards have been dealt with, and your exit is open, and you're now free from the bonds that held you, all thanks to this hooded figure. And then we'll leave it up to you.
Sorry, but shouldn't there be one more of you? I have information. Said there'd be one more.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wait.
Yeah, they just bugged off. They're no longer here. But who are you?
Not important right now. We need to go.
All right. Well, thanks for saving us. Let's get out of here before any of the guards wake up.
And quietly, preferably.
Okay. Let's go, guys.
Cool. So you make for the central building to retrieve your weapons, equipment, and supplies, but not before checking that the guards are still incapacitated. The hooded figure has you hide under the cart as they urge the pair of ponies to exit the barracks. They drive the cart through into the now deserted market ward of the slab, where you leave the wagon and look to gain distance between you and the authorities. The hooded figure has you follow them through the network of side streets, walkways, and alleys, checking for patrolling guards before each dash in the open. You eventually come to an iron gate. The figure silently signals for one of you to pry open the gate. Can I get one of you to make a strength check, please?
I can do it. 1 sec. All right, I'll do it.
Yeah, not
Cool.
me.
All right, I got 9 plus 2, so 11.
Oh, okay, right. So the iron gate puts a bit of a fight, showing the signs of being rusted into place. But eventually, it gives way, revealing an entrance into a tunnel leading down to the pit.
Ooh, the pit.
So the tunnel runs through into the bottom slab of Kraghammer in the grounds of the furnaces of the Bronze Grip Metalworks. These furnaces run at all hours, and the roar of them masks your arrival, successfully prying open the gate at the other end of the tunnel. The hooded figure leads you out of the grounds and into a secluded structure, where you finally have a minute to catch your breath and take stock of the situation.
Thank God you guys were quiet.
Can you imagine if they got you busted again?
Because I still had to
Clanking
go.
of my armor. The clanking of my armor.
Today's been a terrible day. We've been robbed. My notes were read by these 2 guards, even though I had a perfect deception check. and you come out of nowhere, and you know about the one person who left us after a day. I don't understand what's going on here.
Yeah, the less you know, the better. Like,
I don't think so. The last time I got told that the person fucked off after a day, I need to know who you are right now.
Game Hell has trusted you, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat.
I'm just your friendly neighborhood breaker out of jail person, clearly.
All right. I'll keep an eye on you.
That sounds kind of legit, so let's just go with that.
All right.
Okay, Game Hell, roll an insight check, please.
Okay. Perfect 20. She still sucks.
Is that natural 20?
Oh, no, it was a 1!
Okay, fine. So we'll say that because you're all in the same room together, Neo, do me a favor, roll an insight check for me, please.
Sure will.
I can't believe that's a 1.
18.
Okay, so you get the sense that this hooded figure is being sincere, and everything they are telling you is true.
Once again, my role doesn't matter. Fair enough.
Well, you scored a natural 1, my friend.
Fair enough. Yeah, came with trust issues at this moment after the Mavis Gate.
Now you're in the pit. What's the plan?
Well, let's ask our hooded friend. What does she know? What does she know about our adventure and our plan? And I need to know what your name is if we're gonna move together, because otherwise, I'll just keep calling you hood person.
I'm down with just being called hooded person. That's fine. You don't
No.
need
No. If we're gonna establish some trust,
Why don't
we're gonna need a name.
Ethnic Squares, why don't you introduce yourselves, and then maybe that would help.
No, where it came is from Highbury. The person has to introduce themselves first.
Yeah, but you're not in Highbury anymore. This ain't Kansas.
You can take the boy out of Highbury, but you can't take the Highbury out of the boy, Vitz.
Yes, please excuse my friend here. I'm Nuo.
I'm Badra.
I'm Stanley.
Nice, Stanley. Good to see you.
Wait, what? Okay. Right. They've met before. Hey, Stanley, nice.
All right then. So we'll say for the purposes of moving this along that you make your introduction to yourself. You're as open as you feel you want to be with each other, and the plan is still the same. So you're still heading to Gracebine Quarry, and the goal is to retrieve the artifact of Sarenrae before this other interested party does. So the entrance to the Gracebine Quarry is not too far from your position, but Kane, once you're in there, you're not sure where to go. The notes of Percy of Voxmarken only led you to this general location. Fortunately, your new associate informs you that you're looking for an intricate doorway pattern carved into the rock face in the leftmost tunnel of the quarry. Just give me 2 seconds. Can you...
Is that a relief?
Sorry, say that again?
Is that a relief? The carving?
It's not a mural. We know that much. And anything's hanging from the wall, they're braziers. That's fantastic. Shout out to Philip J. Woodward.
Yes.
I'm confused.
It's okay.
Okay, fine. Let's try and get you over to there. So, can you all make a stealth check, please? And Mr. Bolt Reaver, you're making it with disadvantage because you're clunky armor. So every time Badra runs, it goes clank, 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 clank.
Oh, yeah, natural 20.
There you go.
Well, I got a 7 and a 13, so the 7. So
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not the worst.
I got 17.
Brilliant. Stanley the Rogue?
That's a 10 for me.
Okay. And Mr. Hale?
Surprise, motherfuckers, too.
Okay. So, we'll say that with the lower number of people here at the Bronze Grit Metalworks at this time of night, you all managed to slip your way into the quarry grounds.
Surprise, surprise! My roll does matter again.
Do you want it to matter? I'll throw you up again. So typically, when I get the party to make the things, if the average score meets whatever score you need to beat, then you'll succeed, kind of thing. It's only if you roll like natural ones that you'll be in trouble.
Okay.
So, you managed to slip your way into the quarry grounds and look to follow your hooded friend's direction as to where the pattern is to be found.
We need to go left, right, up and down.
Pretty much.
It's like a GTA cheat code.
Hey, just wait, everybody. Just wait. So, the largest of all the quarries in Kraghammer, the Grey Spine Quarry is made up of 3 deep holes that stretch far into the side of the mountain going down. On the instructions issued by the Iron Keeper, security is extra tight around the building where Nostock Grey Spine, the Grim Overseer, is stationed. So Nostock is the nephew of Graydon. All the holes are currently guarded. So there's 3 holes, and you know that you need to go into the left hole from the instructions from your hooded friend. So you've got all 3 holes being guarded at the moment. What would you like to do?
Well, Kame just like nudges Stanley and grins. That's it.
Wink, wink.
What do we think, guys?
So what would you normally do in a video game if you had an area that's protected by guards and you needed to get them to move elsewhere?
Box.
A distraction.
I'd throw a brick.
Distraction is correct. So, which one of you has the powers to make a distraction? Either with your magic sword or with anything else?
I do.
So what would you like to do?
I can do that. So I could use my thaumaturgy thing.
There we go. That's how we pronounce that word. Always correct.
Yeah, that one. Let's see. I want to, because I actually was just reading this while we were reading some other things. Let's see. I can make
Castle, it would be time for some rogue stuff, but unless they're planning to take out all of the guards all simultaneously, then it ain't going to work. Just wait till Stanley picks up a pair of daggers. It's amazing. Every single time.
Okay, well, I can create a sound that originates from the point of my choice within range. Like a cry of a raven. I want to do that one. Because that sounds like
a lot of ravens to distract a lot of guards. But okay, we'll say, do me a favor. Can you make a performance for me, please?
Or ominous whispers. Can we? Let's do ominous whispers instead.
Sure. If you make a performance check with, please. So that's under your charisma modifier.
Charisma is what's my charisma? +3. Sweet, 13.
Awesome. So, you see that the guards move away from the holes. On edge to investigate and report anything to Nostock Greyspine. So essentially anything that would have happened, they're there to report and what's going on. Absolutely, Thelma whispers in the chat. So with the path clear to the left tunnel, you hurry inside as fast as your feet will take you. All the tunnel inside is a veritable maze of several smaller tunnels and pathways branching on all sides. You draw on your notes to follow the instruction to where you believe this entrance to be. 72 paces forward, take the tunnel on the right. For 112 paces, climb down the ladder here and follow the path for 69 paces. Heading left.
It was actually only 68 paces, but I had to make it 69.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate you.
Might be worth noting these down.
Mm-hmm. I need notes.
I can always give the after the fact to keep things moving.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. So you follow these instructions, and you eventually come to a large rock face that looks remarkably similar to like the rest of the tunnel. You can get the sense that some arcane work here. You You step in front of the rock, and before you, the outline of an intricate door appears. The design is truly ornate and beautiful, as if carved by the gods themselves. Runes appear in the form of the words in Dwarvish. What can run, but never walks? Has a mouth, but never talks? Has a head, but never weeps? Has a bed, but never sleeps? Chat if you let them figure it out on their own until they need help.
I know what it is.
Yeah, Kim remembers his elementary school thing, and he's like, "Oh, it's a river."
Okay, so the runes flash in blinding white and disappear, and the door opens inwards, granting you access to the dungeon. We're having some dungeon in the D&D game.
Do we just say that to the door? Do we just say the answer to the riddle to the door?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's like a magical door, and these magical runes appear, and essentially they set you a challenge, and you have to beat the challenge in order to make it so.
Okay.
Cool. So before you head in, can I get one of you to make an investigation check, please?
I will do it. Well, I've done it, to be honest with you. I did my next roll. It was an 18.
Okay, so before you step in, you take a look at the tracks around the door, and there are several. It would appear that you aren't the first ones here.
Oh no.
So, guys, it took a little bit longer to break you out of prison than expected.
Well, this is that. Who are you? You step inside and find yourselves in a small tunnel, and you hear the door close behind you. There's only one path available to you. It leads to a doorway shrouded in darkness. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna.
Can't you light the things up, Kim?
Yes, I can indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, can you do the same as well?
I can I think I can.
So all of you, apart from your new hooded friend, have dark vision, so you can see 60 feet within the darkness. And we'll say for our hooded friend that you have a oiled lantern, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll say for the purposes, you can either equip that, and that's how you'll be able to see.
That sounds good.
Mr. Mack is very pleased that he's not on board to answer all these riddles. Castle Winks in the chat. Thaumaturkis is great if you want to trick people to thinking there's Thanksgiving meal in the other room. So what are we doing? Are we heading in?
Yeah, let's go.
Cool. Is there anything you need to care first?
Who has healing potions? We should divvy those out before.
Yeah.
Not have one person have all of them.
Okay. So
who has a healing potion currently?
I think I've got them, but okay. I'll hang on to one.
Okay.
Who wants the other ones? We've got 3 total.
I'll take one.
He will pass on it because he's learned that he can use an unseen servant to try and get some extra protection.
Okay, so then Stanley will take the 3rd one.
Sure, why not?
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we'll say our hooded friend, you look in your supply and you see that you have 2 healing potions of healing.
Nice.
Yeah, so for chat, I rolled a d4 and sadly it landed on 2, not a 4. So you have 2 potions. All right then. So
it's one of my new team missing a potion. Well, we got enough for everybody.
I mean, you can hang on to 2. It's fine. It's completely up to you. Who else needs a potion?
So I've got one. Erica's got one. I mean, Neo's got one. Stanley's got one.
As long as I have one, I think our hooded friend is okay.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
All right.
She doesn't. They don't care about the rest of you guys.
Castle in the chat. Friendly neighborhood random happenstance potion haver. That's right.
I am your friendly neighborhood everything.
Okay, so with all that set, Badger, do you need to cast anything first?
I would like to cast a rite of a blood rite on my crimson rite on my crossbow.
Okay, good to know. So you're using a bonus action outside of combat to add a spell which gives you it's lightning powers, right?
Yep, lightning.
Cool. So every time you make a successful hit with that weapon until you switch it or take a short rest, you will deal extra damage with that.
Cool.
Castlewing just finally improved it. Oh my god, friendly neighbor hood, because she's a hooded.
Oh.
Nice.
I appreciate you. So, you find yourselves in a small round room, roughly 15 feet across. Stone walls line the outside, and in the middle, there's a shallow water well. At the far side of the well, a stone statue of a beautiful tall lady stands with one arm raised. Hell yes, everybody, we got that.
Oh.
Sorry, guys, I gotta step out for a minute.
That's it.
Oh, I love this.
So, a stone statue of a beautiful tall lady stands with one arm raised in a fist with her index finger pointed to the ground. The other holds a tablet with runes translating in common to, "Be humble, traveler. You believe your destination is before you, but you mustn't miss the point." In the well, about 2 feet down, a metal gauntlet hovers magically, glowing blue in the clear water, fingers outstretched towards the statue. You find you can't move the gauntlet, but you could fit your hand inside. The water level is about 2 feet above the gauntlet at the moment. What would you like to do? We can go back to the riddle if you need to.
Yes, please.
Mr. Mac just said, "Oh no." I feel like there's some sort of trap, maybe. Can we wait? Dungeon Master, can one of us roll some sort of insight check to figure out if there are any traps in this room?
Sure. Can I get the rogues in our party to roll an investigation check, please? Because they're probably the best suited to it.
I can't remember my modifier.
Yours is +4.
So that's 17.
Awesome.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, good to know. So, there's nothing else untoward about it. You've got the statue of the beautiful tall lady, and you've got this well with a magical gauntlet inside that can't be moved, but you can stick your hand in it should you need to.
I just like
there are no other apparent dangers in the room.
Missed the point. Where is the gauntlet pointing at?
So the gauntlet at the moment has got each of its digits outstretched, and they're currently pointing towards the beautiful tall lady.
Came
with a mighty fine hat.
Try pull the finger.
You see one bubble come out the back of the gauntlet and go bloop.
There must be a way of raising the water level, or Kame turns to Nebo, thinking about magic, and be like, "Can't we just summon some sort of ice pillar with our magic to raise the gauntlet up?" Question mark.
The gauntlet's only like 2 feet deep, so you could like reach down and get it if you wanted to.
Could we check where tall lady's finger is pointing at in the ground?
I nominate the hooded person to go get the gauntlet.
Okay, so the tall lady, she's got her arm out and she's got the rest of her hand balled in a fist with her index finger pointing down.
Can we see what she's pointing towards? Can we just trace that
It's just
direction?
pointing towards her. She's pointing towards her feet because she's pointing straight down.
Oh, okay.
Have people worshipped at that statue? Who knows?
Feeling awfully called out right now.
I
have a great day at work. Sorry, Kane, what was that?
Can we step on the ground where she's pointing?
Yeah, sure. No effect.
No effect. Okay, great.
Can we check? Can we dig it up and check if there's something in there? Why would she be pointing there?
Yeah.
I feel like we're missing the point.
Can I go kneel in front of the tall lady where she's pointing?
No.
You find yourself in the shadow of You find yourself in the shadow of a mighty fine hat. Okay, what are we doing, Ethic Squares? Oh, for chat purposes, they chose this name, not me. They chose to be the Ethic Squares.
Okay, yeah. Okay, forget what I said. I want our hooded friend to go and kneel there. I took that as a joke, but I'm starting to think that's what we need to do.
Can I go kneel with her?
Should we all just go kneel in front of the statue and just revere it?
So I need to go kneel in front of the statue and take down my hood.
You're free to do all of that. Sorry, Nua?
I have a question. Why do we revere the big lady?
Jesse?
Because she's big.
She's big.
Okay, so we'll say that going down to where the tall lady is pointing, there is no effect.
Be humble, traveler. Believe your destination is before you, but you must miss the point.
And you've got a well in a room with a floating gauntlet. Fingers outstretched towards the statue. You find you can't move the gauntlet, but you could put your hand inside.
Okay. I move towards the gauntlet and I put my hand in it, and then I try to. Oh.
As soon as you slide your hand in the gauntlet, you are able to rotate it and move the digits freely. Suddenly, you realize your arm is locked, and you hear a door open beneath the well, and you're instantly sucked inside under the water. Right, what are you doing? You're drowning.
I'm drowning. What can I do? I don't have any things.
Well, shit, guys. We could have just stayed here simping for the tall lady.
This is it. Right. Simping is a valid strategy. Let it not be known. Let it be known.
What can I do if I'm drowning?
I don't know. Hold your breath.
I feel like we should probably
How far is he drowning?
Take your armor off.
His arm is now locked inside the gauntlet. He can still move the digits and whatnot, but yeah, he's underwater.
I point towards the statue.
No effect, and you take. We'll take 3 points of damage.
Oh no!
Start to run out of breath.
So you need to be changing the gauntlet to point where she's pointing, not at the statue itself.
Okay, I now point the statue at the gauntlet at the spot that she is also pointing at.
So, show me on camera with your hand what you're doing.
I'm like I'm in the gauntlet and I'm pointing at the same spot that she's pointing at.
No effect, but Nua might have an idea.
Like this.
I can't see any of you guys.
Put it down, straight down. Straight down.
Okay, straight down. I'm pointing it straight down.
Cool. So, with that, the stop of the water, the water stops flowing and it stops rising. It reverses, or the water drops out of the well. You can finally breathe again.
Hooray!
Big gulp, and then your hand is now free of the gauntlet, and a door opens behind the statue of the tall lady, leading towards the corridor.
You guys
well
go
done,
on
everybody.
ahead. I'll catch up with you in 5 minutes.
Yeah. So I'll just be here. The hooded figure just takes out a sketch pad and starts just making a lovely sketch. All right then. So where are we? We did that, but well done, everybody. First puzzle done. So the corridor runs for a good 3 minutes, snaking a path through numerous left and right turns. You eventually come to another door shrouded in shadow. So we'll say that your Crimson Right has dropped because you would have put your crossbow away in order to stick your hand inside of a gauntlet and whatnot. So is there anything you'd like to do before you go?
I will absolutely reapply the Crimson Right to my crossbow.
Okay, fine. So that's done. Anybody else? Do you need to redistribute anything?
No, I think we're all good on items and
all
stuff.
Right then. So we'll say that you step through. You enter a square room and you can see a door on the far side with a keyhole on it. There's a large recess in the center of the room with a drop around about 20 feet. But the thing that catches your attention first are the orcs and the goblins that are in the room.
Oh,
it's go time, baby. Let's go. Sadly, because we're on Twitch now. Yeah, the whatever playlist I did have prepped. So sorry, Came Hail, no Pokemon's music for you today, but I did have them prepped and I was playing them in our test stream. So if you could all roll initiative, and then when I do the rundown of scores, just let me know where your score lies, please. So, Jesse, I think you're just hitting the +2, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I am.
It might be +2. Might be
Yeah.
Cool. So 25 to 20. Is anybody in that range?
Nope.
Okay. 20 to 15.
Mate.
What was the score?
18.
Okay. That's 18 for Mr. Came Hail, correct?
Nope. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's your boy.
Sorry.
Wow.
I'm looking at 3 different monitors right now.
I guess we really do sound the same because everyone gets us confused. Wow.
Okay.
So rolled 18.
So nobody else from 20 to 15?
I got 15. Kumail.
You got 15. Okay. Yeah. Good to know. Thank you. K-Mail Esquire from Highbury.
Interested to hear what the hood person says. Still don't trust him.
The whistle. That's the whistle. The whistle.
After what happened with Mavis, and I've had experiences with some guy hiding in the bushes while I die. You know, fair enough.
He's had it rough.
I've had a hard time.
15 to 10.
Me.
What score did you get?
14.
Nice. Anybody else? Hey, good to know. It takes me a while just to put this together, and then we have our 2 orcs. Stanley and our hooded friend, can you let me know what score you got, please?
7.
Okay,
5.
And 7 and 5. Alrighty then. So, those in the chat and are new to D&D, this is a turn-based RPG, and at this moment, we want to excavate out of this. And this is our battle map.
Whoa.
Oh, that looks so cool.
So, this central section is where you've got the 20-foot drop. So you can look to throw some enemies in here, or if you hit them really hard, I'll get them to make a strength saving check, etc. We've got our 2 orcs here, and we've got 3 goblins. You're all here. You can tell who you are by here. Mavis is here for prosperity's sake. And,
Who?
Exactly. And then this is why I was asking you what colors of traveling cloaks you got from the glorious Gilmore. For no other sneaky reasons, just this. Okay, so top of the round, it's our goblin friend to go first, and they are going to stay where they are, and they are going to use. They are going to use a short bow attack on Camehail because they're the closest within range, so only for disadvantage, and that's 16 to hit.
Of course it is.
Okay, so that hits, and you take 1d6 plus 2 of damage, which 6 points of piercing damage.
Brilliant.
To you, sir, and then for its movement, it is going to stay where it is. So that's that done. Let's see who's next. Mr. Bolt Reaver, it's on you. What would you like to do?
All right.
So you're currently here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move. Let's see. So I'm going to move. Oh, wait. So I can move 30 feet. So in each square is how much?
10 feet. So you can move 3 squares any direction.
Okay. So I'm going to move sort of.
Oh, what up, Slightful Rage?
So and diagonally counts as one move, right?
Yeah,
so I go diagonally up. So yeah. So up there. Oh God, sorry, I'm not really good at direction. So basically, yeah, I want to go northeast 1 square, like so up 1, and then to the left 1. Does that make sense? Hello.
Oh no!
Oh no!
No. Oh, we're back. We're back.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, about that. Mine died for a sec.
And then I'm just gonna shoot my cross. Oh, sorry. Go.
Yeah. So you're up here, and who are you targeting?
Orc 1 because he's closest.
Orc 1. Okay, cool. So it's up to you.
So the range of my crossbow, it says 30, but then
so 30 minimum range. What's the maximum range?
120. So yeah,
that's fine. So
okay, cool. Okay, cool. So yeah, I shoot my crossbow. So I'll roll
at Orc 1, right?
Orc 1, yeah.
Sure.
Oh shit, guys! I rolled a natural 1.
No.
Okay, fine. So, we'll say, what does your thunder damage deal for you usually?
Well, I have to roll a d4 for it. Do you want me to roll?
So roll yourself a d4, my friend. So we'll say that you train the crossbow, and you're trying to one-shot this fool, and you're aiming too much, and your concentration lapses, and the bolt doesn't fire, but it kind of misfires in your arm, and the lightning attacks you instead and causes
3 points of damage.
3 points of lightning damage. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Do you have any bonus actions?
Let's have a look.
So you can cast Misty Step if you wanted to. You can cast a Blood Curse.
Wait a minute. Can I use my hybrid transformation thing?
You can transform into your hybrid form for up to an hour. Yeah, sure.
But do we think, guys? Okay, it's still my turn, right?
It's still your turn. Yeah.
Communicate with my team.
Yeah, sure.
So basically, the move turns me into like a kind of werewolf type creature, and then it has a bunch of stuff that happens. Like I get extra damage and things. Do you think there's going to be another boss, like another creature, like deeper, that we should save it? Because I can only transform for up to an hour, and then I can't use it again until we've rested. So do you think I should save it?
I
don't know.
This is these are the first people we're fighting in here. Maybe save it.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't think we're gonna rest in here.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's just save it. Okay. In which case, yeah. Okay. No further actions then.
Okay. No further actions, Your Honor. Okay. So next on the initiative order is
the DM. No further actions.
That's a DM. No further actions. Okay. It's Goblin 2. They are going to move. They're going to move up to here, up to the lip, and fire a shot at our. They're going to fire a shot at our hooded friend.
Oh.
So 21 to hit. So what's your armor class?
13.
Okay, so that definitely hits and causes. Let's see, goblins. Shabo 1d6 plus 2. 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
So not a lot. I think you can weather that storm. That's its turn. Goblin 3 is going to stay where it is, and let's say it's got line of sight on Stanley with its short bow. 14 to hit. Stanley?
Yep.
14 to hit on you. We need to know your armor class.
13.
Okay, so that just hits, I'm afraid.
Mhm.
And then that's, what is it? 4 points of piercing damage. The arrows are not very strong, but yeah, just 4 points of piercing damage for your good self. So Goblin 1, Goblin 2, Goblin 3. Mr. Hale, Came Hale, it's now on you. Now people in the chat, will he use a spell or will he rely on cantrips?
Let's do that. I'm going to move up next to Badra to support him.
Okay. So we'll say you get to we'll say you get to there.
Excellent.
Thereabouts.
And, I'm going to cast a magic missile at Orc number 1.
Okay, so do you get 3 or 4 charges now?
3 because it's a level 1 spell I'm using.
Okay, fine. So they automatically hit, so roll damage, please.
Roll damage. So that's... Oh, here we go. 3.
Okay.
So yeah, they do 3 damage each dart.
Sorry, say that again?
They do 3 damage each dart, essentially.
Oh, you only need to roll once for each dart?
I think so. I can roll again. Hang on.
Hang on, I'll check for you. No worries. Give me 2 secs. Spells. At first level, you are casting Magic Missile. Okay, great. Yeah, so how many points of damage?
3 points of damage.
In total, or each?
It's whatever the roll is +1, so it was 2 and then +1.
Yeah, and then you fired 3 things, right? So it's 9 points of damage total. Cool. Yeah. We got there in the end. Okay, good to know. Okay, well done. That's the whole hunker chunk off that one. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'll just stay where I am for now.
Do you need to issue any instructions or?
Good luck, Badra. That's it.
Okay. We now come to our resident tiefling, Nuo. What would you like to do?
That's me. I have a question real quick, just because I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. So I have my level 1 spells and I have my level 2 spells. And by my level 1 spells, I have 4 slots and I have 2 slots by my level 2 spells. So does that mean I have 6 slots total?
6 slots total. So you can cast your first level 4 times and then your second level 2 times.
And then my second level 2 times. That's super cool. Awesome. All right. Yeah. I love this. That's fantastic. Okay. Has this orc over here by me, orc number 2, been attacked at all? Because that's kind of who I want to hit since I'm right here. Okay.
Sure.
How many feet am I away from him? My goodness.
Several.
120.
Yeah. Okay. What are you looking to cast?
I want to cast magic missiles at him. My first level, not second level.
Plenty of range to get that done.
Okay, cool. Let's do that one time at him. Just one.
And you're casting it at first level or second? Did you say sorry?
First. We're gonna do first level.
Okay, cool. Good to know. So 1d4 + 1, and then you're doing that 3 times. So we'll just times it by 3. And it's Mr. Orc 2.
Oh heck yeah! I rolled a 4, so that's 5.
Okay, so 15 points of damage.
Hell yeah!
They are looking rough. They are on death's door. They're about to go meet their maker.
In your face, orc number 2.
There you go. You ain't even orc number 1. You're orc number 2. Okay, other friend. It's your turn. What would you like to do? So movement and then an action and then anything else you'd like to do, like bonus action wise. So at the moment you're here.
Yeah. Can I take revenge on the goblin who shot me with my short bow?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. So I rolled 6 damage.
Okay, so if you roll, if you make the roll where you click the plus, hang on, give me 2 secs. If you click on the +4 first, next to short bow.
Oh, yeah, hang on. +4 first.
Yeah.
So that's 10 to hit.
Okay, 10 sadly misses, I'm afraid. So you draw your crossbow, and the bolt just goes slightly wide. Would you like to move or do anything with your bonus actions? So what you could do is you can move and then use a cunning action to hide, and then on your next turn you could try and strike with sneak damage.
Yeah, let's do that.
Where would you like to hide?
Can I hide behind you?
Certainly can.
Yay!
There you go. That puts you there. Cool. That's your turn. And then, could you do me a favor? Could you make a stealth check for me, please?
Stealth.
So you got +6 on stealth.
There it is. 8.
Awesome. So, we consider yourself hidden for the next attack. So if you attack with a ranged weapon, say your short bow, and it hits, then you'll be able to deal all that sneak attack damage on them. Cool. So, Mr. Cannon, it is on you.
I'm going after G2 with my short bow as well.
Sure.
That's my D20, right?
Yep. D20 plus whatever it is. I'll find that out for you. D20 plus 4.
That's a 13.
13 hits. Roll for damage, please.
I was not expecting that.
Sorry. No. Sorry. I'm a class of 15. That's my mistake. Sorry about that.
Oh.
I was reading their health points. Sorry about that. So your shot goes wide. What's happening with your second, or with your bonus actions or anything like that? Would you like to hide behind Nuo as well?
Everyone's gonna come hide behind me.
Mm-hmm. Now, I do need to ask, how tall is Nuo? I'm joking.
Tall lady.
7'11".
Okay, so Stanley, you haven't moved yet. So if you wanted to move a whole lot, what you could do is move your 30 feet or whatever it is, and then use a bonus action to move 30 feet again.
Let's see. I think I'm staying where I am.
Cool. All right. And so, top of the round, it is on G1 over here. And what it's going to do, it's going to use its turn to jump down into the pit here. And it's going to make a dex. Whoop, it's going to make an acrobatics check. 17 plus several. So it takes no full damage getting down there. And that is going to be its turn. Mr. Bolt Reaver, it is now on you.
All right. Let's see. Where am I at?
He's pissed.
Oh,
what? The goblin's inside the well.
See if you can hit
It's dropped down inside the pit.
And make its body land on the goblin.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna move to the left 3 squares. What? Guys?
Do you mean the right or the left?
The left. Oh no! Shit! Sorry. Oh my god. Yes, I'm gonna move to the right 3 squares. Oh, epic fail! And then I'm just gonna shoot my crossbow again at orc number 1. Right, should I roll for? Guys?
Did we lose them again?
Oh.
It's again.
1,000 apologies, everybody. We're back. Sorry.
No worries.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah. So sorry. No, I'm gonna move to the right. I meant
Okay.
right. I'm an idiot. Sorry. I don't know directions.
No. That's fine.
And then I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at Orc 1, but
Sure.
I'm gonna aim at his sort of to the point. Basically, I want to. Is there a way that I can aim at him so that if it hits him, he kind of spins and like loses balance and potentially falls into the pit?
Okay, we'll say for this, if you roll a natural 20 with your attack roll, we can make some of that happen.
Okay, let's see. All right, I'm gonna.
So special things happen when you roll a natural 20 or a natural 1, both good and bad.
All right. Well, I rolled a 15, so
so 15 definitely hits. So
That's
you can, so you can roll for damage and then roll for your lightning damage as well.
Okay, so 1d6 and 1d4. So I've got a 4 and a 2, so 6 damage to Orc 1.
All right then. They are showing the signs of wear. So you let loose your bolt and it goes right into their shoulder and you hear the orc go roar, and you see the lightning damage has a visceral effect on it, and you see the slight trickle of blood comes from its left side of its mouth. It is looking rough. Not as rough as the other orc, but it's showing signs of wear. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I would now like to use a Crimson Rite on my glaive.
Okay, fine. So it drops from your crossbow and then goes to your glaive.
Yep.
So we'll say that you drew that as well. Yep. All right then. Great move. So Goblin 2 is also going to jump down here and join its friend. We'll say it gets to there, and we're going to see if it makes a natural 20. So it definitely makes its dex check. So no damage there. That's its turn. And Goblin 3 is also going to do that.
Is anybody else worried that goblins are going down there to fuse into one super goblin?
That's correct. Goblin Voltron is what we're going for. Oh, but with a 5, that's going to fail its dex check. So 20 feet to go down there, and it's 1d6 per 10 feet. So it causes 4 plus 6, so 10 points of piercing, bludgeoning damage.
Goblin 3 down.
Goblin number 3. Ooh, sorry.
Goblin 3 is hurt.
Goblin 3 done.
He done goofed up. It was at that moment he knew he fucked up. Okay, so Goblin 3 is, so we'll say as he landed, he essentially he rolled his ankle really, really badly. He's now suffering.
Just imagining that scene from Family Guy where it's like,
Just rolling on the ground.
Absolutely. Okay, Mr. Hale, Hale is now on you.
Frostbite.
Sorry, which one?
Goblin 1.
Okay, Goblin 1. So, do you want to move to the lip of the thing first?
Oh no, I'm moving behind Badra.
Okay, so we'll say because there's a 20 feet drop, you'll have to move towards the lip of the thing first. So you can move in front of Badra.
Shit.
Or
okay.
wait.
Sure.
Oh shit! So I can't talk. Can I?
Kame consults Badra and says, "How's it looking
As
there?"
your action? Okay, you can do that as your action.
Wait, what? Instead of attacking?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
No,
I
don't do
don't
that.
care what he thinks. I move to the lip of the thing and then cast it.
Okay, so which one are you casting?
Frostbite.
Oh, Frostbite. Is that a spell or cantrip?
Cantrip.
Okay. Good to know. Do you have to roll for that, or what's that?
The guy needs to do a
Constitution saving
thing. Yeah.
What's the DC? 13.
13. Yeah.
And which one are you attacking?
Goblin 1.
Goblin 1. Okay. And it's a Constitution save. It's +0. Roll for that. Okay, that fails its save, so it takes what 1d6 cold damage.
Yeah, so I'll roll for the 6.
Yeah. And then its movement speed is
that's
half.
a 3. Yeah.
3. Okay, good to know. So, as the ice leaves your form, it lands squarely in the goblin's chest, and you can see it go like that, and it's got the brain freeze. That's what's happening. So now its movement speed is reduced by half. So good going. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I move up away from the well next to Badra?
So what was your movement speed?
30.
Okay, so you can move. We can say it gets you to here or here. In line.
Away from the thing. Yeah, just there. That's perfect.
Okay, fine. Good to know. Well done, buddy. Newer Wiccan is now on you. What would you like to do?
That's me.
Did you?
It's me.
I am going to shoot my firebolt, which is a cantrip, at orc number 2 and try to finish him off.
Go for it.
So, that's an 11 plus 5 is a 16.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Let's go.
So my D10, that's this guy. So 5.
All that's left of orc number 2 is a pair of orc boots. You have incinerated the rest of his.
Yeah.
Extra crispy.
Mm-hmm. So we'll say that orc 2 is done. So well done. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Tonight, boys. No, good.
Okay, so orc 2 is dead, but orc 1 is gonna use his movement speed of, I think it's let me check. 2 seconds. Orc speed can move 30. Okay, so it is going to use its bonus action to rush up to here, and then it's going to use its great axe on Mr. Badra because he was firing at him.
Yep. Bring it on, bitch.
So 10 plus 5 to hit, 15 to hit.
Oh, armor class 14.
Oh, unlucky, my friend. Okay, so that is, oh dear, 1d12. That's not too bad. 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's its turn. So now that this creature is within range of these two, if any of our rogues were to attack them with a ranged attack or something like that, you will be able to get sneak attack damage on them. 4 points of clarification. So Orc 2's done. Our hooded friend, it is now on you. What would you like to do?
Oh, well, I guess I'm going to go for Orc 1 and hope I don't hit one of my party members.
So long as you don't roll that for 1, then you'll be fine. But if you do, then yeah, it's like a pin cushion.
The hooded figure's arrow misses the orc and hits Badra in the head.
Yes, you click on the +4, and then we'll get your attack roll.
All right. So 10.
Tell you, make that attack with advantage because you are hidden. So, roll that again for me, please.
I do.
15.
Okay, 15. What are you attacking? Orc. Orc is 15. 15 just hits. Well done.
Nice.
So if you make your 1d6 plus 2 attack, and then if you scroll down some, you'll be able to see 2d6 on sneak attack damage. So then if you click both of those and let me know what the scores are, please.
Yeah. Why can't I scroll down?
Oh, it's like a scrolly thing within a scrolly thing.
So it was short bow 7 and sneak 8.
Wow. So with that, the bolt goes straight through its head. It's like it's looking at Badra, and you poke it through one ear and it out the other, follow the brains and entrails and all sorts. So well done. That's another person down.
Yay!
That's what I like.
There we go. Now we just got the goblins in the pit.
Orcs.
That's it. Mr. Cannon, Stanley Cannon, is now on you. What would you like to do? Sorry, hooded figure. Did you want to move or anything? Like leave your hidey hole?
No, I'm good.
Cool. Okay. Stanley is now on
chilling.
you. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I'm gonna do this different. I'm gonna tell you what I would like to do, and then you tell me how
Sure.
much of that I can do. I'd like to jump into the well, double daggered, just fucking stab at G2, and then jump back out. Like, I know I can't do that, right?
So what we can say, because you are a rogue and you've got cunning actions, is so I'll let you run up to the lip, jump down, and do a double dagger attack on Goblin 1. How does that sound?
Okay. Sounds good.
We'll say you get to here and you are throwing your daggers at them. So I don't think you can run up to but you can throw with your right and then sling another one with your left, if that's the way your dominant hand works.
Okay.
So here we go, chat. Stabby stab time. Potentially.
Stab.
So 14 plus 4. Is that right?
That is. Holy crap, we've got one.
It finally worked.
If you roll for damage on that one, and then we'll do the second dagger attack, please.
So that's a D4.
Yep. So it's a 1d4, and I'm not sure if it's plus anything, but 1d4 plus 2. Look at that.
Nice.
With a brush on JPEG.
3.
How much is that? Sorry, 3.
3, yeah.
Good to know. And then with the follow-up attack. So roll for an attack again, please.
Wow, that's a natural 20 right there. Plus
Here
5.
we go. So if you roll your 1d4, double it, and then add your plus 2, please.
So 1. So that's a 2. That's a 4.
4 is just enough. He is deaded.
Yeah.
We've got one. We've got one.
My daggers work.
Yeah. That's it. Thanks, Sarenrae, that your daggers work. Okay, then. So, top of the round, Goblin 1 is dead. Mr. Bolt Reaver, it's now on you. What would you like to do?
All right. Well, I don't think I'm in range of any of these guys with my glaive, so I'm probably just gonna move.
So hang on. What can you do? So you can't. I don't think you can dash with your bonus action, can you?
I don't think so.
Okay. So what would you like to do?
Yeah, I guess I'll just I will move down 1 square. And then right, I don't know, 2 squares, and then so I'm on the edge of the pit, and just fire another crossbow bolt into which goblin was the one that broke its ankle or rolled its ankle? Number 3. Yeah, just gonna make his day worse.
It's still holding it, going ah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ruin that goblin's day and just shoot him.
We will say because they are prone and trying to fire someone when they're lying on the floor is more difficult. Please make that attack a disadvantage.
Okay, so rolling for hit now.
Yeah.
Oh fuck my life! That's a natural 1, boys and girls. Wait, no, I rolled a D12. That one doesn't count. I rolled the wrong die.
Okay, there we go. No more. Come out in the chat. No more directional dysfunction.
Again on the D20.
Sorry, the natural 1 was that.
The D20 this time, the correct dice.
Can you roll your damage, please? Because You clearly just shot yourself in the foot. Trying to aim down at these goblins.
God. What is it? 6. I rolled a 1.
Take that, me.
do 1 damage to my own foot. Great.
So it's
Myself in the
yeah.
little
Okay. So, yeah. There we go. All right then. Is there anything else you're doing?
I might as well just move the Crimson Right over to my crossbow again because I don't think I'll be in range. Or these guys are probably donezo by the time it gets round to me again. Let's see.
Right. Goblin 2, which is still fresh as a daisy, is going to run up on Mr. Cannon. And they are going to...
I wanted to attack him. I was going for a Goblin 2.
Oh, sorry. Did I mess up?
No. I'm just messing. Isn't he the guy who shot me? Yeah.
Ow.
Yes, he was the fellow who shot to begin with.
And shot Jesse.
Oh yeah, this goblin has got beef with all of you. There's some good match to be settled.
That's why I was upset when our dungeon master wouldn't allow me to attack him instead, and just told me I can only attack Goblin number 1.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wasn't it Orc 2 that shot at Jesse, and then you took umbrage with Al, and you shot back, and then you did your whole...
It's always Goblin
as well. Okay, fair.
Okay, so what we'll say is actually, let's just see if it... Right, natural 1, so it missed you anyway. So that's its turn. And what it's going to do...
Damage itself. Okay.
Yeah, it is going to damage itself. It tried to attack you with its scimitar and deals itself... what's its scimitar do? 1d6 plus 2. Holy crap. 8 points of slashing damage. It managed to swing around and you duck out the way and it does a full 360 with its spin and its scimitar ends up in its shin.
Oof.
Nice.
That's going to hurt.
Yeah.
What a dummy.
Okay, so he was at full health. He's not now. Just about standing. But yeah. Let me just do the same check on that. Yep, that works out. That's how math works. All right then. So Goblin 3 is going to use half its movement speed to try and get back up on its bloody stump of a foot. And because it can't move anywhere, is going to try a short bow attack at Stanley. 17 plus change to hit. I think that hits, doesn't it, my friend?
Oh.
Yep. Definitely hits.
Okay, good to know. And that one, 1d6 plus 2. Unfortunately, that's 8 points of piercing damage, my friend.
Ooh.
But that's its turn. Yes, Mr. Mac, the shin. Could you have picked a worse visual picture for us? Absolutely. All right then. So, Mr. Hale is now on you. At the lip of
goes next to Badra, casts Frostbite. So I need a Constitution thing on Goblin 2.
Yeah. DC of 13, right?
Yeah.
Cool. 18 plus change, so yeah.
Kame just moves one step back and yeah.
Hang on, does it still do damage?
On a failed save, the target must... No, it doesn't do anything.
Okay, fine. And takes one step back.
Yeah.
All right.
On a separate note, I must go. So if it comes to my next turn, I'm going to cast.
That's fine. We'll do that. Are you coming back or? We'll keep it back.
I might. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, it's nice knowing you.
So he takes a step back, does one of those with his hands. I got nothing to do with it no more.
I must be
on you. That's it.
Okay.
My home planet needs me.
Well, as my fellow magic caster must be gone, let's just take care of this. I'm going to go for Goblin 2 with my magic missiles. And since they don't miss, go off with the D4 here, +1.
Uh-huh.
And roll 4 +1. That would be 15 again. I love this spell.
Dunzo. They are Dunzo.
Nice.
Peace out,
So-
Goblet 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Mr. Mac, the pain he was feeling in his shin is no more because he's not feeling anything anymore. So
I got him. Don't worry.
Right. Goblin 3. They are going to. What's the range on their thing? Right, they're going to stay where they are. They're going to fire on Stanley with a natural 4. That's definitely going to miss. That's its turn. And then what was that? That's it. Actually, no, it's not the goblin's turn. My mistake. Hooded figure. It is now your turn. What would you like to do?
It's my turn. Can I move towards the edge of the pit?
Sure. What's your movement speed? Is it 30 feet?
It's 30, yeah.
So we can say it takes you to 1, 2, 3.
Cool. Let's go for another arrow.
Sure.
Go for another attack.
So he is on his feet again, so you're not rolling with disadvantage.
Okay. Cool. So 9 to hit.
9's going to miss, I'm afraid.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, so the bolt just goes wide. So when it comes to ammunition and stuff, half of the bolts that you fire, or arrows or whatever it is, half of those you can retrieve after the battle.
Yeah.
So we just need to keep track of that. I think everybody starts with 20. But yeah. Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I jump into the pit with Stanley?
I think you can.
Get in the pit.
So as a cunning action, you can take a bonus action to dash. So we'll say that you leap down here. Do me a favor and make a dexterity check for me, please.
Dexterity.
Or acrobatics check, please.
Acrobatics, yeah.
Yeah, with your +6.
Yeah. So 14.
So you backflip into the pit. Your hood it never comes off your head, but you do a backflip. And you do a 3-pointed land. That's how fast you are. Okay, Mr. Cannon is now on you.
You
can totally rush up and do dagger if you wanted to.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure. Dagger. So we'll say you get to hit.
13 + 4, 17.
That hits.
Yeah.
Am I rolling for damage?
You certainly are, my friend.
So 2.
Okay.
2 plus, what's the modifier? So that's a 4. Sorry.
Stanley Cannon, hailing from Singorn in Taldore. How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
So I need your cinematic ending to this fight, my friend.
I pull back my dagger and then just stab Goblin 3 in its right eye and just like destroy it.
As it falls back and collapses on the floor. Well done, everybody.
Yay!
Can we get some chalk outlines in the
Dun,
chat?
dun, dun.
Yes, chalk outline, please. Nice, that chalk's out.
I can't help but be reminded of the Army of Darkness scene in the pit.
Yes. Okay, then. So, well done, everybody. So, if you can give yourselves 450 XP, that'd be great. If anybody needs help with that, just let me know. We can pick it up after the fact. In the meantime, can I get one of you to roll an investigation check, please? So, Jesse, for your benefit, what we're doing is after the fight, we are investigating the bodies to see if we can loot anything, be it coin they have, weapons, etc., that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Manage XP. Add XP.
Mm-hmm. You guys got this down now.
I'm trying. I think I did it right. We'll see if it's stuck.
Thank you, Max, for the outlines in the chat.
How much XP are we adding?
450. So you get 200 from the orcs, and then Yeah, so then it's
I
150.
didn't do it right. I don't think I did it right. I never do this right.
400.
We'll figure it out.
450.
I'll get this one of these days.
Actually, have I done that right? No, that is right. Yeah. So you got 50 for each of the goblins, so it's 150 there, and then 100 for each of the orcs, and there were 2 of those, so 450. That's how math works.
That's quick.
That's how math works.
That's quick math. Tell you what, I will add Kames.
I think I did it now. I think I got
I think I managed to do it. I didn't even know what I was doing.
There you go.
Yeah. I think I did it right. We'll see
I
if
go
it
to
works.
check your character sheet, Jesse, and you're suddenly level 24.
God damn.
Don't call me
Cool.
out like this.
So,
This is the first time I've ever done it myself, so I don't know. I don't even know if I did it right.
I don't know if I did it right either.
There was a button that said add XP. I just clicked that.
there you go. What was the investigation check that somebody rolled?
Oh, I didn't do it right. I'll do it. Investigation?
Sure.
Sure. Oh. What am I adding here? Investigation. +4. Oh, 14.
14. Brilliant.
14.
So, you uncover 0 copper pieces, but you do find 24 silver pieces and 62 gold pieces.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a potion of healing in your pocket. And in addition, you find the dungeon key that goes in the door that's at the other end of the room.
Ooh.
Nice.
So, people in the chat, wonderful players. We are almost at 2 hours, so I think we'll call it there for a session.
Wait. With Vitz, can I just ask a question?
Sure.
So that investigation check, that's the only thing we can loot from bodies. Like, I couldn't walk over to, say, inspect the scimitar that one of the goblins picked up, and I can't do stuff like that.
Yeah, sure. So,
I mean, Scimitar's in the pit with us.
yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, sure. So, Barbara, do me a favor, make a acrobatics check.
Oh shit! He's
He's about to break his leg.
Oh,
my knee, my knee, my
Lands on
knee.
top of Stanley.
You
Alright.
wanted to go.
I rolled 15.
Okay, so you
Nice.
successfully make it down there without injuring yourself.
Breaking my legs.
Yeah, and make an investigation check. I mean, I'm going to say these are goblins that were down there, and their scimitars are not going to be in good nick.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just.
Well, you've jumped down a bit.
I rolled a 5.
Sure. So yeah, the scimitars that you do pick up, they actually break when you pick up the handle. Another component of it just falls away.
All right, cool. No worries.
Okay, so we'll wrap it up there for now. Thank you so much, Twitch, for enduring with the technical difficulties we have. But yeah, I think this was fun. Hopefully our players had fun.
GG's, everyone.
Yay!
Can we have a quick rundown of where everybody can find each other? So, Jesse,
Oh, you
where
can
can we find you on the socials?
Oh, on the socials. Yeah. Okay. So at Pink Spider Felix on Twitter and Flora Jessie on Twitch, and I'll probably be streaming in like half an hour.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
that's brilliant. Erica.
I am Ambelina everywhere, and also you can find me at the oupod.com where we talk about New Girl and Die Hard and other cool things, and we'll be talking about more cool things soon. And also you can find me modding in Jesse's chat real soon, so you should come hang out with us because it's going to be fun. So,
She's got a sword. Stand back.
hell yeah, I do. Don't screw with me.
Mr. Tribesman, where can the people find you?
I'm Al Trebsman on everything, and you can check out simplysassyvits.com for some great content. Since Erica, I mentioned the oupods.com, so there's also that.
There you go.
Al
Two
does
mentions.
everything.
Mr. Mac in the chat, love their OU pod. He's on episode 4 now. Good for them.
Yay!
Awesome.
Rahula Hoops, where can the good people
Did
find
I
you?
die? Oh,
You
that's
can
all right.
find me at twitch.tv /rahula hoop with an underscore. I will be streaming some Hitman 3 later this evening. and I'll also be hanging out in Jesse's chat. But yeah, and also Raheem on Twitter.
There you go. So, would you like to see some NPCs flush down a toilet?
Yes. If you wanna learn about the legendary the master toilet assassin, then come check out the stream, guys. I'll give you some assassination masterclasses.
Phil just got in the chat.
Yeah, boy, toilet killer. There you go.
Mr. Camille, Mr. H, where can good people find you?
Apparently, I'm still alive. So that's fantastic.
You are still alive.
Who got the winning?
Look, you are crawling back.
Who killed the last goblin and how did they kill him?
Stanley.
Stanley.
Excellent.
Did he just stagger to the throat? Oh no!
Dagger in the eye.
He believed in himself and his daggers worked.
Plug my shit below, but you can find me also at Simply Sassy Vids. Watch my new show, We've Got Mail. It's fantastic fun. And you can see me next week on twitch.tv/VitsPatel at 3 p.m. 10 a.m. Eastern Time and
7 a.m. Pacific Time.
Pacific Time, yeah.
4 p.m. CET. 6 p.m.
And JoJo's anime openings, but anime battle royale today.
Yeah, and then we've got the battle royale next week. But I'll plug that next week.
Can we have a spoiler to see if there's any openings as good as OP7 that we liked in Hero Academia?
Oh yeah, there's plenty, dude.
There's plenty.
So when you get something like Charlie's Angels Assassin going in, then we're sold. Thank you so much for stopping by Twitch chat. And yeah, we'll leave you and see you next time. Take it easy. Bye.
Bye.